What's your name?
My name is Honorable.
Can you forgive your woman for cheating?
I feel like if you really see wickedness, you'll be afraid. Like you might fall down the road and you call your boyfriend. Yeah, I fell down the road. My leg is paining me now. Like imagine if your boyfriend fell down the road and called you.
Would you do a BBL?
No.
That was very fast.
Everybody's trying to scam each other in relationships.
Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for the love so far. I love you guys and I appreciate your support. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Sha. It's very important. So in today's video, we're talking about something that you ladies would like to hear. I'll be asking these gentlemen here questions that ladies are too scared to ask. But first of all, introduction. What's your name?
My name is Honorable. My name is Toby.
My name is Toby.
Yeah, Toby Square. So if I say Toby, how do I differentiate now? I said Toby.
Anybody that answers first is Toby.
So anybody that answers is Toby. So just
Anybody
Toby,
that
Toby, and they'll be answering my questions. Let's get right into this video. So the first question is, why do guys cheat? Who wants to go first?
Not me.
Oh, Toby.
Why do guys cheat?
There's really no good reason. Like
Uh-huh.
there's no good excuse. There's nothing. But I think sometimes it's more like would I say an ego problem? Wait, sure. Now let me explain. So sometimes some guys are not just is it ego I want to even say, or content. They are not just contented with what they have. They're always looking outside, and then they would still want to show that even though they're in a relationship, which still goes back to the ego,
Okay.
they are still in the game, and they can still get anybody they want, which is it doesn't make sense, because if you're like that, it's better to just stay single and live out your whole phase. But that's just one of the reasons I think that they actually cheat.
Come back to you.
I think for me, I'd say for some people, I think it's the thrill of the chase. Like trying to, like, sometimes when you're chasing something, it's always like fun, the in and out of it, and also like some people just want to know also if they still if they still like if they're still in the game, if they still have the reason, you understand, to buy girls. And also like for some people it's like lack of discipline, because like it's very easy for them like nowadays, especially with like some of the girls we have around, like to cheat. So
I like it.
Of the girls we have around. I don't think I want to say too much about that. Let's go to the next question. How would you feel if your girlfriend had a male best friend?
I mean, how do we define a male best friend? What's like
Male bestie now, like he's my best friend. I tell him things. We go out together.
So who am I?
Exactly. You don't go out
I don't
together.
understand. I'm not a best friend or what? Like, why does she
You're
need a
speaking
best
on
friend?
behalf of the guys now.
Yeah,
How
I
would you
mean, I don't know. Like, naturally, I don't even believe in the concept of like best friends. Like, there's a single best
Yeah.
friend. Like, I understand that you can have multiple friends. Like, I feel like we have friends for different things. But saying like your partner should be your best friend if like you're having a best friend, not like you have one single person that you're going to every time. Right?
But in this case, she had this best friend before you came into the picture.
He came back, gave me the picture, and then that means like I would have known about it, right?
Yeah.
Then it now depends on whether I can deal with that, whether it's
not.
fine with me or not. Yes.
I think I would be fine with it if he's like Sam Smith level of gay. Like if he's on that level with Sam Smith and even more so, that's when I'll be fine with it. But I don't really think, like you said, I don't really get the concept of best friends and all of that. You can have friends for different reasons, and if I'm in a relationship with you, I want to believe that I should be. Yes, I should be the one you want to tell anything to, you want to talk to. If there's anything you're going through and all of that. Because if you don't do that for me and you're doing it for someone else, the relationship is not really. Why are we actually there?
It's not even exhausting for her. She'll be giving two different people.
Like, do you get? But some girls like you, so downloading it for two different people.
Why do men ghost?
I think it's just more comfortable. You get Yes.
Ghost somebody like
And you don't have to face like the discussion and the hard conversation about maybe why you don't want to talk to the person anymore.
but some guys will collect your number,
Uh,
show interest, and then
and many things might happen. Maybe he was asking somebody out in between, and then he clicked. Then like you have to cut everybody else off now.
You can't put all your eggs in one basket now. So if I just met you and I collected your number,
It doesn't
maybe
mean
talking with
that
someone, I don't know. I cannot just.
How do you think it's going to be actually acting out the relationship?
but why you ghost? Why not just communicate? Like
Communicate that what?
Sometimes another thing is sometimes you might, if the girl, let's say the girl is actually the one with the problem and she's boring or something. There's no way you want to begin or start that conversation that she will not feel somehow. You know how girls are now. So if you don't just hear from me, you get used to it, and somebody else will collect your number and continue conversation from where I stopped.
Definitely. If there's no chemistry, why do you have to start pushing it and say?
But funny enough, have you actually ghosted anyone before?
I probably have. Like I don't know.
have you?
Funny enough, I've not. I actually haven't. If I know the vibe is not just going this thing, it will slowly die.
Like, what do you call ghosting? Like me not talking to you, is it not the same? Like
No, it's like all of a sudden you just cut off from communication and
it
all
will
of
slowly,
that.
nobody just cuts off. It will slowly
No,
die.
people
Like,
actually do.
just
Some
like
people just cut off. Like you pay your number 7 and then cry, and that's it.
I don't know about that. But I feel like gradually to just spit like that. He ends like that.
Ha! It's your gender, God I beg.
Yeah,
What do men gain from being wicked?
How am I supposed to know that? I'm not wicked now.
But you know your gender is wicked, Sha.
Anybody can be wicked. Women are also like very wicked. Also,
No, we're
What do you want to
asking
do?
you now for your gender.
I cannot speak for them because I'm not wicked, so I don't know. That's
You like the wicked one.
I'm not, what do you mean? I don't know, but I think sometimes some people's wickedness is born out of what they've experienced before.
Oh, okay.
So they're trying to shield themselves from having kind of like a repeat of what has happened before and stuff. And then besides, the person they are being wicked to, the person will have character development. So they are being it's good for the society.
You want to ask that?
No,
You know what?
I don't want to.
I feel like you have an answer to this, but
I don't. I'm even serious. Like I don't have a reason. Like it
There's
depends.
actually no reason
Like
to be wicked.
there's. I feel like sometimes we term some things also that are not wickedness. Like
ha!
and now like I think we just label anything that somebody
If
does
someone
to
is
you.
being probably really honest with you,
A babe can say the person being wicked or something. So I don't know. Sha. If somebody says they don't want to be with you anymore, somebody can say they are being wicked.
and you're still pushing and stuff,
You understand? So I
you
don't know.
have to go to wickedness and
Like-
then you're very correct.
I feel like if you really see wickedness, you'll be afraid.
Do you prefer BBL ladies to natural bodies? Let's go. I think it's a phone.
BBL, I'll be scared that if I meet my man doing it with my boss or something. What you boss? Whatever you think. You got you got a boob job now. And I just do pole.
Is it balloon?
I'm saying
So you
that
prefer natural ladies?
I prefer natural. To be honest, you need to be confident in your body. If you want something that maybe you want your body to be a certain shape, there are ways you can actually achieve that without having to go under the needle or something. But I prefer natural.
That's why you have a bigger ass. Naturally.
There are squats. There are different forms of
Maybe
exercise
person
that you can
wants
actually.
that.
And then that's on you. That's you. I'm not. It's if you want to, you can, but it can't be something that I will be comfortable with.
Okay.
So natural for me.
For me, natural, because I mean I don't believe in unnecessary like medical procedures because it might cause things that you'd have to be treating for life. Like life is already tough enough. Like you don't want to now go and like put yourself in a situation where you have to continue like treatment, do multiple surgeries for you to like, especially like in Nigeria where you're not sure like of the competency and the healthcare that we have. So I mean I don't know if you want to like put yourself in that situation. You understand? So for me, I feel like naturally, like I feel like I would prefer natural. Like
Would you do a BBL?
No.
That was very fast.
No.
Wow.
Would you tell your girlfriend if she had body odor or mouth odor?
Yes, I think, but you know, the way you have the conversation,
Mm.
presentation of the conversation is what matters.
Mm.
So you're not going to like be like brutally honest and be like, I'm out of the think get out of my sight, that kind of thing. You understand?
Some can do it.
You understand? Like you, it might be like in a playful mood where you just tell her that, oh, I
Yeah.
think, like, don't you think, like, it might even be a suggestion. I don't you think you should buy this perfume, or you could even like get it for her or stuff, or like tell her that I think that you should probably brush twice a day or use a mouthwash. This stuff, like the presentation of the conversation, like you know your like the person you're dating, you know how you can talk to them and it will not come across as like being rude or being mean. You get in the end, like that's what really matters. If you like present it in a way that she would understand that you're looking out for her, then it's not going to be a problem. But if you come across as being like, oh, like you do this and that, you get, then the presentation is going to cause issues.
Okay. Maybe.
Like you said, know your audience. You're in a
Know your
relationship. It's true. It's know your audience because you cannot just you're in a relationship with this person, so you have to know how to present it that the person won't feel bad about it, and you can't be in a relationship and not be able to talk about things like this. So it's
What are you?
So
exactly.
you tell her
What are we
definitely.
I'll definitely tell her. I'll definitely tell her. But the way I'll tell her, it's in a way that will not make her actually feel bad about it. Yeah.
What if you even tell her in a sweet way and she still like flares up and
Posterity will know I tried. Because it is not me that is. I'm not the one with the issue. If she goes out and I'm not even there, self, the other people are going to be going.
true.
So me, I'm telling you this inside. So when you go out, you won't have issues and you feel bad about yourself when people react some kind of way. So
Now this stove deserves sense like this though, but
you don't rate us now.
this. I rate this stove by not rate you.
Wow.
Why can't men commit
To what?
relationship to a woman?
What kind of relationship? There are different kinds of relationship. Men commit to friendships all the time. They commit to your football clubs. That's a relationship. They
Babas.
commit to your barbers. They
Girlfriend,
commit to your
girlfriend,
barbers. So let's be
girlfriend.
clear.
Girlfriend.
But people are always getting married every day. So why are the people committing? I don't understand.
Or do you know your gender?
They don't put it as by gender. Like naturally, like society now has made it such that, like, how would I put it? Everybody's trying to scam each other in relationships.
Yeah.
You understand?
Transaction.
And yes, and it's now like we are trending to the point where it's not really like is everybody's making it like make sense not to really be in a relationship. Like that's like the new cool thing.
Yeah.
Like you can like be in
One
multiple entanglements and not really be in a relationship. Like everybody's cool with that. Like so like I think it's a reflection of like how the society is, the things you are consuming, what everyone is thinking. So I don't think it's really like even a guy thing. Like even like girls also like want to have multiple entanglements and also I don't know, Sha, like there are people that want to do that kind of thing. There are people that also are serious about relationships. So I mean, what you find, you get.
Like you.
Like you said, it's not a men thing.
You don't
It's
push
just
am.
an individual. Yeah, no, it's true now. Because women, it is women that the all eggs in one basket actually refer to. So if you're having multiple options, meaning you're not committing to one. So it's not a men kind of thing. It's just how depends on how you are. Because I saw a tweet recently that they were saying if you're in a relationship, don't do this, don't love whatever, don't
I
do
saw
this
it
thing.
too.
Exactly. So just stay single if it's that one. So I think people are just trying to form hard guy and trying to shield themselves from heartbreak and all of that. So they go into relationships half-heartedly. They don't go in fully. Most people, most ladies have even go into relationships with
What
the
about
mindset
guys
that wait now, mindset that all men cheat and you're going into a relationship. So meaning you're actually expecting him to cheat and you're not committing fully to that distance. So it's not really a men thing. It's actually women mostly. The question should be why women don't commit. You know the ones that live in a
I love
relationship.
question.
Can I go on a date with this thing? It's just a date.
Have you experienced that?
I haven't actually. I don't think I have.
So
I've been in a relationship
you've
that
been committed, like
oh
you've been going in
yeah.
fully.
Yeah, if I'm not going to be all in, I will not be in a relationship with you.
Okay.
Let's just do what we want to do and not call it a relationship.
How about you? Have you experienced it?
Experience what?
Like not going all in
From my side or
both
from both sides? I mean, like, I guess, yeah, like,
your own side or the girl side?
not from my own side.
I have good men.
They are good
Friends.
men.
Okay.
I mean, but
So,
then, like,
girl.
of course, like, if you unless you don't consider like uni relationships, like at that point, like some people just like date because they just want to date.
True.
Like, not like they're really being malicious about it. Like, when you're young, yeah, like under 19, under 20, like, you kind of like just do anything you want to do. You follow the trend, so things like that are bound to happen.
They push it back to us, but it's fine. No, it's fine. I'm not angry. It's fine. Can you be attracted to an introvert?
I don't think it will work.
Are you an introvert?
It depends on the side of bed I wake up. You understand? So some people think I'm an introvert, some people think I'm an extrovert. I mean,
I think you're an
sometimes
introvert actually.
a good, so you think I'm an introvert. Most I'm mostly
Yeah.
inside. So you just imagine me dating somebody like me. Like, I mean, what are we going to be talking about?
So you're other than extrovert.
Yeah, I need to date somebody that's chatty and we have gist. You understand? Because me, I usually don't have gist. So you can imagine me dating somebody that doesn't have gist like me. It's a problem. It's going to be a problem. So like, it will not work. There will not be chemistry. Like,
If this boy should say, what? I know your answer. I know your answer. So don't even
So sometimes I can be your own body. So I think I'll be fine with actually being in a relationship with an introvert. So my own kind of this thing, I'll be in a relationship with the person doesn't mean I will not have a life outside. So I'll still have friends, and if those friends want to go out and all that, I would invite you. If you don't want to go, that's fine.
I said
But-
you invite girl.
You know, it's so posterity will know I tried, and they will know. See, posterity must know. Please, before I will get message that you went out and you know. So, but yeah, I think I'll be fine with it. Yeah, I'll actually be fine. Yeah.
Why do men find it difficult to express their feelings and emotions?
Okay, I will not speak for all men, but I think a lot of men have been built and molded into what's the word? Well, basically, they are not allowed to express. Yes, be vulnerable, express that you're meaning you're a man up, and just keep it in and all that. So it becomes a problem to actually change from that, especially when you've lived multiple years being that way, and then changing that and trying to be open with someone. And yeah, so I think that's one of the reasons. Then it's society, basically. Society has made it seem like if you're a man and you're emotional and you express your feelings, you're probably a weak man. They actually put it that way. So yeah, I think that's one of the problems. So people just try to avoid stuff like that and just keep it in.
Are you like that?
It depends. It depends on there are people actually open. Yeah, a fish. Yeah, a fish. There are people I actually open up to. There are people I actually talk to and all that. So it actually took me a while to get to that stage where I would even talk to anyone at all. But yeah, I'm still working on it, and yeah.
I think it's society and women. Yes.
So
Yes. Because like, if people cannot come and be asking us these questions, and like at the same time we know that you don't also want to date like vulnerable women, like that's just the truth. Like most women, like they like prefer the idea of a masculine man, someone that is going to like take charge, take responsibility, like be decision maker. But what?
But like
But what?
when it's time to like be expressive, like
Expensive as how?
Well, you
can't be doing
all of that and
You can't add it to big and add it and come and be something like crying in your arms about something.
so you wanna like act stuff than
Not that act stuff. For example, if you have a problem now, the first thing you're going to call is like you might fall down the road and you call your boyfriend. I fell down the road. My leg is paining me now. Like imagine if your boyfriend fell down the road and called you. I fell down the road. My leg is like.
But
It will feel weird to
but
you.
you will tell me later that I even felt like
But what he will tell you, he will not tell you in a way that you feel like you just tell that, oh, like I was even good and I just fell down like. But you call him I fell down my own. Sure, you not tell me sorry. Like
why you not saying me?
I'm just
Why are you
saying
saying
how
me?
it will happen. Like
I'm not like that, Shabo.
I don't believe it.
No, I'm not like that seriously.
Okay, but most women are like that. So you can't expect that. Like it's not as if men are not vulnerable. They communicate the way men are raised and the way they communicate like their problems is pretty much different from how women are raised and they communicate their problems. So I think the problem with all of us is that we expect that like we have defined the standard by which women communicate their problems as the normal standards, and like that's not necessarily true. You understand? Everybody has their way of communicating. Like men and women don't see and tackle issues the same way, and we not expect them to tackle issues the same way because they are not the same.
In situations like that, the woman might not be asking to maybe provide a solution. She might be asking because you are reacting or you are different towards, or your attitude towards her is different, and not really what is wrong with you.
And you know, another thing is that most guys, from the way we are built, like many people don't. For example, now guys will not go and tell someone their problems that they think is not going to have a solution to. So it just feels like a waste of like their time. Like
so you think they don't answer the problem?
No, because like many people know their partners, they know like probably what they can help them solve and what they cannot help them solve. And sometimes you don't also want to burden them with like that problem since they cannot really do anything about it. I don't know if you understand. So sometimes it's just like you can't really like do anything about it. So like
but you not sharing that as well is like getting her worried.
What I said, both of us we are different. Like he now in his own mind he's trying to protect you like from the problem and not sharing. I'm feeling like, oh, if I share with you now, it's just going to be a burden to you and you cannot solve it, you understand? Because really the way it feels for us is that if I was dating you now and you share a problem with me and I cannot solve it, to bother me, you understand? You understand? To bother me that I cannot find. That's why if you tell a guy a problem, he's looking for a solution instantly. You get you like ladies want to give the emotional like parts, like and that's not really like what it is. Like
You want to hug.
everything will be fine and all.
Take what you're saying at the moment.
But it doesn't like that's not what
doesn't really make you feel better.
You understand? So it's like you have to look at it from the two. Like understanding is really important. That this is the way the person views this. Like most times, there's no malicious intent. Like the way women think about people not sharing those problems. Like it's not as if it's really malicious. Sometimes it's even subconscious. You don't even know that you're doing that. So like a lot of understanding has like going to these issues. It's not like black and white.
Are you hearing? What they said though is them that said it. Would you tell your girlfriend if you don't like her cooking?
Her cooking.
Yeah. Like whenever she cooks for you and the food is like, ew.
Yes. Honestly, if I don't tell her, it's me that I'm going to have food poisoning eventually because I'll be eating the food and be doing. So I need to tell her. And like, babe, maybe something is wrong.
You know what?
No, I'll talk. There's no harm. I like food, good food. So, but I'll actually talk. Yeah, I'll not say it.
But you say we love.
Yeah.
Why do guys refrain from sharing financial problems with ladies? Emphasis on financial.
Because like not to be rude or mean, what she's going to do about it? Like
you don't rate people.
No, not that you don't rate people. So the way society generally works, especially in Nigeria, is that women date up. So that means they're always dating a guy that is more financially like buoyant than her, like richer than her. Or so if the guy has financial like problems, it's going to be on a skill that is probably above average. Like to be fair, like so what's like how is she going to solve it? Like because if she has a financial problem, she's coming to him. So I mean, if he has financial problems, it's going to probably be on a bigger scale.
Yeah.
And I don't think like unless like maybe the guy is dating someone that is almost on the like same scale, equal scale, or like which is not like really the case many times. Like you understand, like if you're talking about just normal dynamics of relationship, most times like it's always tilted.
Most ladies, I think most ladies will not understand because I think if, like you said, if say both of us are earning 500k, my 500k is not the same 500k that you're earning. Do you know? So if I'm having financial issues, you might not be on that level to actually provide the solution, and there's really no need telling you. I might share after. Exactly.
Why don't I share? I'm telling you the reason why. No, I'll share.
I'll share.
Just like for example, Amaka, if you want to borrow money now, do you go and ask anybody on any of your friends? You know the people that you can reach out to that can solve those problems.
I never borrowed money before.
Wow, that's so rich.
I'm not rich. I just love to manage myself.
feeling the truth.
Can you forgive your woman for cheating?
I mean, I guess now, like,
You guess.
yes, what makes people not forgive their partners for cheating is if it's a public affair. To be honest,
Okay.
like many guys forgive their partners for cheating more than you guys realize. You just don't know about it because you don't hear about. Nobody's gonna come and my babe, she cheated yesterday. Oh. Like, as me and Toby are friends, I'm not going to come and tell you that my babe, she cheated yesterday. Oh, I don't forgive her today. You understand? Like, the problem is when it now becomes public. Like,
Okay.
when other people that are not in a relationship are getting to know about it, then it becomes more difficult because there are many people in your ear that she did this, you understand. But just like you want to date a guy and if all your friends say that guy doesn't make sense, the chances that you're going to say yes
It's low.
you understand.
Yeah.
But if you've started dating him before you meet your friends, they are not going to say their opinion about him to you.
True.
Even if they don't like him, you understand. They're just going to keep it to themselves. So the same thing, like, many people forgive their partners for cheating more than many people realize. It only becomes like much of a difficult circumstance if it's public. You understand? When people are knowing about your friends are knowing, this one are knowing, then it's much more difficult. You understand? But if it's public, there's a chance that like they can resolve it depending on the context and the circumstances of the situation.
So you can forgive your woman for cheating?
I mean, I think I can. It
Yes.
depends on the context.
Yes or no?
It depends on the context and circumstance. Now, if somebody cheats on you, are they still in love with you? Like, you need to know that if they're cheating and they're not in love with you, there's no point. You understand? So it depends on context and circumstance. But like, guys forgive people more than they let on. I'm just telling you secrets. Don't tell anybody that I told you.
No code 102.
As someone that has forgiven someone,
Experience and you don't. But you're sure
will I
you're
forgive this thing? Definitely. But will I still be with that person? That's a definite no.
So you can forgive, but you will not continue that relationship.
Yeah, because I feel like even if you forgive the person and you go back to that relationship, it's not going to be the same. That forgive and forget, we are humans. There are things that happen to us that we cannot forget, no matter how much we try.
Do you care if your woman earns more than you?
I prefer it.
Sugar daddy, sugar.
I think on some level I'll prefer I earn more.
You're not saying the truth.
Yeah, it's actually the truth because I would prefer I earn more. But if it means, even if I earn more than you right now and then you get something and you earn way more than me, I'm not going to have an issue with that. What I'm going to do is work harder to actually get to that level and so pass it. So I want the situation where my money is enough to take care of both of us and yours is just like extra. She gets. So yeah, I would not have a problem with it.
Yeah, you not spend money like that.
And I don't mind that now.
The money is extra.
It doesn't mean you will not spend
The money
it.
will come in, but it's not like you get. The money is the main money. The money is the main money. It's calling me team or national team.
For me, I don't think I would have a problem with it. You understand? Because obviously, I always want the best for my partner. I want it to be successful.
Aww.
But I think it's also going to drive me to want to do more. You understand? Just naturally, that you also want to attain the level and heights that they reach. You get, so it's not going to be a problem, but it's also going to like spur me and be like, oh, I want to be able to earn this or earn more than this. Also, you understand? So that's just the way.
Next question. Is it weird for a girl you are talking to ask you for money? Talking to, emphasis on talking to.
Now,
That's how I ask you, like when you were saying that thing that time.
Yes.
I was going to ask you.
absolutely. That's why she asking me for money. Like, based on what?
But what if it is like life and death?
It's for the fact that I'm the first contact you're asking. It means
What's
that bad
another- what's
behavior.
another-
I'm serious. Because I mean, you're just talking to me. What happened to your parents, your family members, all your friends you've known since like secondary uni? None of them is just the guy you're talking to. I just met. That means your behavior is bad, to be honest. Like, do you think you meet the guy tomorrow and you're not? Why would you even think about him? Like, the first point of contact.
What if you're not the first? Like, what if she has reached out to others and she just needs extra?
Still bad
Just,
behavior. Because
You will
like,
not
I feel like
consider-
his lack of shame. What? Yes. Honestly, that's the reason. Like, if I was talking to someone and they started asking for money, like, I just know we cannot end up together. Because it's just lack of shame. Like, why are you coming to me to ask? Like, you cannot even be proud and even form as if you even have, or like you do even have. Like, if not starting a relationship, you already have problems. Like, what that without doing?
Maybe the relationship will be a problem.
You get, so yeah, like, personally, I don't like it. Like, it's always like a red flag for me. If I'm talking to you and you're already asking me for money, to be honest, like I might give you. I'm not saying that I will not even give you. I might give you, but just know that, like, like if I had feelings for you before, it's done. Like, because I feel like number one, you left all your friends. In my mind, the way I was thinking about it, that means you've been asking people for money and they're giving you some money, and you've not been paying back. Because if you have money, what happens to borrowing? You can borrow also if you are a credit-worthy person and you will pay back. Guys borrow money all the time. If they have problems,
She says, "Can you lend me money? You lend?"
In my experience, I've discovered that like lend and give for women.
How do you feel when a girl makes the first move, basically shooting her shot?
Feel elated.
No, I'm not going to lie.
I'm
not going to lie.
I'm out in the market. The streets do love me.
I'm doing right.
Yes. Progress.
What turns you off in a woman at first glance? If not first glance, like when you start getting to know her.
I think many things. Number one, firstly, like the way you type goes a long way.
The way you type.
The way you type, yes. The way you type, like you know, if you use too many acronyms, I mean, like you've lost me. Like, you understand?
How? The HW.
Like I like when you type preferably in full sentences. You understand? There are some ways some people type that. I mean, that's really type. I don't have, but for me, it comes like I will not be comfortable with it. You understand? So that might be a turn off. So I feel like it depends for different people on like your outlook of life and your perspective. So for me now, I don't like somebody that is everywhere on social media or you're posting everything about you out there. Like a stranger can add you on WhatsApp, on Instagram, and can literally know what you're doing every day.
Where you are.
You understand? I don't like that kind of situation.
What's your own?
Mine at first glance would be, I think it would be dressing. The outfit you wear. My own kind of this thing. It doesn't have to be extravagant or this thing. It can be simple and you still look good in it. If I meet someone and you're wearing something that you obviously know you don't look good in, that's a big turn off. I swear that's a big turn off because you would wear anything as far as it has a brand name or this. This is obvious. Another thing is not being able to carry a conversation. Nigerian women do this a lot. They will send you the first message and they will be
but men do it as well.
I've not heard that.
How will you you not hear?
But no,
do it as well.
Women do that. They will actually start the conversation. Like they want to actually talk about something, and before you realize it's you that is actually carrying the conversation on your back, and that's a big turn off.
That's why that went through it, like a guy that went through it. I know someone that went through it.
So you see,
somebody that is not career oriented, they don't have goals, like you don't take your career seriously, is a big turn off.
Vibes and inshallah.
Lazy. I think lazy will be the word.
Yes,
because you can't. You don't
want to be better. You don't want to progress. You're not looking for opportunities.
You are too comfortable where you are, and you don't want to get.
You're going to be fighting every day.
Baby, do this. I'll do it now. It's not that serious.
I'm going to be fighting every single day.
Because me, I'll be pushing myself, and exactly. And if I get to a certain stage, you will definitely enjoy this thing. I cannot just be living around.
It's me that will enjoy.
Which you?
Who do you?
We've actually come to the end of this video.
Wow.
And it was nice having you both on my channel.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for creating time. Super busy people. They are big men. But they said Amaka will come through for you. Oh, so sweet.
I know, right?
This is reasonable talk. This one, you know, access. I've always known. If I call you again, will you come?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
You want to make me happy? Sure. If I call you again,
Why
will
do
you
you
come?
think your happiness is my priority? What makes you think that?
When I call you, will you come again? If I call you.
If we'll work out the schedule.
Busy man.
As in,
People that have money.
when you get rich,
work out.
I said yes, why not? I don't think about
We've come to the end of this video. Thank you, my guys. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming through.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Okay.
You'll enjoy videos like this and even more. Share, like,
Subscribe.
tell everybody,
Share, like, and subscribe.